Bloom checks his runner at second. Going to be a swing right out, way out in front of that one was Drazkowski.
All right, if I am not mistaken, I believe we are now live on both Radio Plus and Jeff's live stream.
Hey-o.
So getting some things figured out here. We apologize for all the technical difficulties we've had out in Lomira this year, but hopefully if you're sitting at home watching on either JLS or Radio Plus, you can hear us, you can see the audio, or see the video rather.
That one going to be a ball, but a nice stop by Cooper King to hold Carson Fisher at third. Scoreboard still is not updated, so I'm not going to worry about that until we know for a fact it's working again. So we'll have to listen to our voice. Top of the first, one has scored. We got runners on first and second, and a strikeout looking from Henry Drazkowski. Jackson Bloom gets out of the inning, stranding two. One run will score on a hit. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Welcome back to Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Dominic, I'll let you take it away as I'm getting a phone call from Justin.
All right, back here in the bottom half of the first, the O's take a quick 1-0 lead after a hit from Stepbacher, a walk from Carson Fisher, and a hit by pitch to James Keltzer. Then a wild pitch scores Stepbacher, and then Jackson Bloom was able to get out of the inning after that. So 1 scores for the O's, and now to lead off this game is the pitcher, Jackson Bloom. He'll face Drew Stepbacher. Stepbacher, the only hit in that first inning that scored a run, came around and scored himself. So Bloom steps in against his pitching adversary. Stepbacher comes home. Big swing and a miss from Jackson Bloom.
A couple apologies we want to dish out here. If you're just joining us on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams, we cut out there for a second. I got a little worried. But if you're just joining us, I want to thank you. We've had some internet issues out here in Lomira early on this season, but we're trying to get them kinked away the best that we can. I think we're finally live on both of those now. But thanks for joining us here in the bottom of the first inning. Mackay and Dominic Ackman on the call for you. Aaliyah Stefani working a camera over there. And a strike pumped in there to Jackson Bloom, and the Orioles jumped out early with a first inning run on a wild pitch. Drew Stepbacher came around and scored. It's 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. And the first batter for Drew Stepbacher. Jackson Bloom stays alive by fouling it off. All right, back into the backstop.
So 1-2 now to Bloom.
The Lions can consider themselves pretty fortunate the fact that it's only 1-0 right now here in the home half.
Yeah, had bases juiced, only 1 out as a strikeout with a foul tip. Nice job by Eli Czar to hold on to that one and get the first strikeout of the game, the first out for the O's, holding this 1-0 lead.
One more look at it here coming home.
We apologize, the scoreboard. We can't seem to get it to update. I've been pressing buttons, but nothing's been changing on there. And we got no scoreboard out here in Lomira, as it has been all season. The brand new scoreboard not working for the Lions. So ball number 1 comes into Charlie Cole. Eli Czar behind the dish. Pitch comes home to Czar. This one swung on. It's going to go out to the outfield. Underneath it is the left fielder, Logan Putty, makes the grab. In the outfield, joining him is Henry Draskowski in center and Caden Pollock in right. The infield for the O's, Kautzer at third, Fisher at shortstop. That's Carson Fisher, as Austin Supley's at second, and Caleb Fisher over at first base. So Charlie Cole quickly retired on an a F7, and that'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Colton Wagoner. 2 quick outs for the O's.
Yeah, back-to-back outs from Drew Stetbacher, exactly what we expected on the bump. He'll fire one home to Wagner, missed outside. It's 1-0. Stetbacher facing his first lefty of the day. A big swing and a miss from Wagner. The count evens at 1 apiece. Scoreboard not working once again, but Justin's on the way with the Starlink, so we'll see if that works internet-wise. And
maybe
we can get that scoreboard working. The 1-1 pitch fouled off on the left side. And a 1-2 hole now for Colton Wagner. Lomira really has to jump on top of Stetbacher early. As he settles in, he only gets more dominant out there on the bump. A ball and 2 strikes to Colton Wagner. The pitch comes home. Nearly buckled him. A fantastic breaking ball just missed outside. And the count once again is even.
Real nice pitch there from Stetbacher. I thought it was a strike all the way. Just a very late break. Nearly got Wagner to draw at it. Instead, it's going to be a ball just missed the outside of the plate.
The 2-2 got him looking on the outside edge. 2 Ks back-to-back outs for Drew Stetbacher and company. And the Lions go down in order. It's 1-0 after 1 here in Lomira.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing.
Been absolutely fabulous.
20 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communitimers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Bottom of the order here for the O's, 7, 8, 9. Starting with Caleb Fisher, who takes one upstairs for ball number 1. The Orioles, again, were able to plate one back in the first on a wild pitch. Drew Stetbacher scored from third with the bases loaded. That one on the outside half, it's 1-1. Scoreboard still not working on our screen, hoping it will eventually come back up here. Either way, we're in the top of the second. It's a 1-0 ball game in favor of the O's. The co-op, new this year for North Fond du Lac and Oakfield, joining forces. What would you say, about a 15, 20-minute drive, the high schools from each other?
Yeah, there's already so many co-ops between the Oaks and the Orioles in North Fondy that just made sense if both programs would like to get some more recruitment in and get some more players able to play regular minutes. It makes sense to combine programs, and the O's have been really good in this Flyway Conference. The Orioles are the home team, so they have the typical home games in North Fond du Lac at the OAC, and they have the conference designation that the Orioles normally have, which is the Flyway Conference, which is why Oakfield boys and the Lomira boys baseball team are now in a conference game because of the O's banner that it now entails.
I think it's probably fortunate for some of those teams in the Trailways that this North Fondy team was the host school and that they're not playing the Trailways. Nothing against them, but we know the kind of competition that's in this Flyway rather, is this one shot back up the middle. Play at second, throw across will not be in time, just a bit offline. I'd say an infield single for Caleb Fisher, who was hustling down that line, but as I was saying, we already know how competitive this Flyway can get. North Fondy right now finds themselves at the top. Could you imagine if they're in a Trailways situation?
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with your infield singles situation there. That was a really tough play. Maddox Bottom was able to get there in time. The throw was a little off target, but that's a really good play. Just even stop that ball in front of him and get a close play at first. Caleb Fisher was moving down the line. I think we give them an infield single on that every time of the week. Logan Putty now steps in. The 8-hole hitter for the O's takes a ball for a 1-0 count. runner at first. Nobody out.
Way upstairs, a quick 2-0 now to Putty. Made a play back in the first in left field, just moved under one. Made the catch no problem. The other 2 outs recorded by Stetbacher were both strikeouts, one looking, one swinging. And the Orioles, a leadoff base runner. Now he takes off on the wild pitch. And Caleb Fisher moves up into scoring position.
Just a ball that bounced in the dirt right before Cooper King could get his glove on it. So a wild pitch once again moves runners for the O's. They scored on a wild pitch back in the first, gives them the only run on the board. As Stetbacher had stole third base to put himself for a position to score on a wild pitch.
Either way, it's 4 straight balls to Logan Putty. That brings it first and second now for the Orioles. We have the 9-hole hitter in Caden Pollock, and then after that, we're right back to the top, who saw a lot of productivity back in that first inning.
Still nobody out, so plenty of opportunity here for the O's to extend this lead. Jackson Bloom would like to get out of it and make a quick out as soon as he can.
First and second for the O's. The lefty Pollock stepping in. Nobody gone here in the top of the second. North Vondy Oakfield already with a 1-run lead. Bunt pulled back, and that's the right decision. A ball upstairs.
Pollock immediately showing bunt right as that pitch came home from Bloom. We'll see if he goes back to it on the ball way upstairs or if he was just bluffing. See if he can get a different kind of situation here for Bloom to be pitching in.
We will see the 1-0. Jackson Bloom taking his time on the bump. Why not? You have it, right? Take a look back. Fire home. Bunt laid down again, but once again, it is pulled back by Pollock. A non-competitive pitch from Jackson Bloom, and as far as my count goes, that's 6 straight balls.
It is. Good thing we're not at Texas A&M.
We'd be, it'd be loud around us.
We'd be hearing
ball 6.
7.
Ball 7. That would be ball 7. Now a 3-0 count to the 9-hole hitter, Caden Pollock. And if you're Jackson Bloom, as far as where you want to give up 4 pitch walks, it's not the bottom of the order.
No, absolutely not. And I know Supley started off this game with a strikeout, but you give that top of the order another opportunity. You saw Stetbacher with a hit. You saw a walk from Carson Fisher. If they've got ducks on the pond, and especially all of them, everything loaded, could be a very dangerous and a very hard predicament that the Lions could be in.
That one right down the plate, finally finding it to Jackson Bloom. But now it's a hitter's count, 3-1. That'll catch the outside edge from 3-0 to 3-2.
Nice battle back from Bloom. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Caden Pollock just has to pull that bat back now. You're not going to see a bunt here. Base hit ball 4 is what he's looking for. And we shall see for Caden Pollock. Mark it down as a P2, I guess, instead. But either way, Lomira picks up their first out.
Yeah, interesting decision there. Really must be confident in that bunting ability. That one just popped up to foul territory. But on a 2-strike count, you'd think you're swinging away, because a foul ball on a bunt is an automatic out.
Either way, we are back to the top of the lineup now. Austin Supley, his second at-bat in as many innings. Here in the top of the second, breaking ball drops in there for strike 1. It started way at the top of the zone, ended way at the bottom of the zone. Austin Supley thought it was a little too low for him, but either way, he gets dinged with the strike. Still first and second, one gone here in the second. That one inside, broke back. That was a nice pitch.
Beautiful pitch.
Just gorgeous, and quickly, Supley is down 0-2, struck out back in the first. Going to do anything he can to prevent the same thing happening here in the second.
Bloom's got him right where he wants him, an 0-2 count. Throw a waste pitch here, or one
Off
right down
the
the plate.
bat, lifted out to left center. It gets down for a bloop shot, and Caleb Fisher will hold up at third. A station-to-station single for Austin Supley, and they are once again loaded here for the O's. That is a fantastic piece of hitting. You know you have to protect on 0-2. And Austin Supley gets on the hit column.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if Bloom meant to put that there, but it was right in the spot where you could get really good contact on it, and Supley was able to get just enough on the bat to push it out to the outfield grass. Good play there by Wagoner to hold at least the runners to make sure they round and score, who had a single his first time up.
We're ready to run, but a nice stop from Cooper. To left center, this one's going to be another bloop shot. One run comes around. Here comes the other. Stetbacher hustling for 2.
Just a little bit farther and into the gap a little bit more as Stetbacher plates 3 home. So far he's been involved in all the scoring for the O's. A run his first time up after a single from him, and this time he knocks in 3 on a stand-up double.
He stands at second now for Carson Fisher. First pitch to Fisher off the end of the bat, down the third base line. It's just fair. Excuse me, foul. I'm not sure what's going on with our headsets here. I don't know if that's an us thing or if they can hear it on YouTube.
I hear the same.
Just going to do something quick. There it is. Just one ear. I think it wasn't plugged in all the way, but seems like we're okay. That one low and away for ball number 1. The count is even at 1-1 again. Stepbacher over at second. A 3 RBI double a couple of moments ago to break the Orioles out 4-0 here in the top of the second. That kid is a heck of an athlete. Committed to Central Michigan University.
That one a ball outside, so now 2-1 here to Carson Fisher. Drew a walk his first time up in the first inning. Timeout here by the umpire. 1-1 the count to Fisher. He's got a runner in scoring position and Stepbacher at second.
Right up the middle, popped up in the infield. Moving in on it is Charlie Cole at short. And he will make the catch, no problem. A sky-high pop-up. The Lions defense picks up out number 2 on a P6. Drew Stepbacher still standing at second now for the cleanup man in James Kautzer. Justin is here to the rescue with the Starlink, so let's hope our internet starts working a little better. We know we're kind of cutting in and out on YouTube if you're watching on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams. And we are trying to do our best to fix that as best as we can here in Lomira. Kautzer fouls the first one back. Again, it's 4-0 here in the top of the second. The Orioles jump out to a big lead after a 3 RBI double from Drew Stepbacher just a couple of moments ago. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, good pick by King. Cooper King has done a phenomenal job behind the dish today, especially with some of those balls that have really been spiked in the dirt coming off of the hands of Jackson Bloom.
Yeah, quite a bit where runners could definitely be moving a bit more than they have. I know the first run of this game was scored on that wild pitch, but trying to get out of this one before more damage is done. That one swung on right, a hot shot to Dawson Casper. A line out to end the inning, 3 score for the Orioles, or excuse me, for the North Fond du Lac Oakfield O's. We'll be back here for the bottom half of the second after this.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at...
Back here in the bottom of the second, let's see if we can add that scoreboard really quick now that Justin came and saved the day. Look at that. Bottom of the second here, North Fond du Lac up 4-0 over the Lions here at home. They have some work to do. It's going to be Lane Pastorius, or excuse me, Cooper King, rather, the cleanup hitter to start things off. Takes one at the top of the zone for ball 1. Look at that. We got a scoreboard down there.
Wow.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Our knight in shining armor, Justin, was here
right
to save us from Lomira's connectivity.
Right down the middle for Stepbacher. Count goes even at 1-1. He's just been dealing on the mound all season long. That one runs inside on him. And back to the backstop. He has, I believe if I read the stats online earlier, 8 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and 16 strikeouts.
That was before that Horicon game where the O's have lost 12-0. But that one was not in Game Changer, so I don't know if
I see.
There was simply a mistake on entering that one, or if the 12-0 loss inhibited that one from getting in the box score on Game Changer.
Understood.
If you know what I mean.
Swing and a miss from Cooper King. He goes down on K's. And now the first 4 outs for this defense from the O's. 3 of them have been strikeouts off of the mitts of Drew Stetbacher.
The iPad is hot.
Yep, it is hot. Just
last time we were here in
here,
Lomira,
it was freezing.
It was too cold that it wasted all of its battery. And now she might be overheating. That's the lovely difference between high school sports and the spring season that baseball and softball bring us.
Shot of Lane Pastorius standing in the right-handed batter's box now. Takes one outside, half swing, but it was a strike in there anyway, and the count even once again. 1-1 count, 1 gone. Nobody on here for the Lions, already down by 4 at home. Breaking ball missed outside. Czar couldn't bring it back. 2 balls and a strike now to Pastorius. The DH, his first time up today. The Lions have been retired in order so far. That one caught the outside edge. And we're even once again. That Starlink is something, isn't it?
Sure is.
Good shot of pass.
What invention.
Right? Dominic didn't know. You didn't know about it until, what, a couple weeks ago now, right?
Yeah, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Had no idea what everybody was talking about when they said Starlink.
Pastorius has run the count full. A breaking ball missed outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. The payoff pitch. Pastorius turned inside, but that thing was a strike the entire way. Back-to-back Ks. 5 up, 5 down to start this game for Drew Stetbacher and company.
Just seems like routine for that O's infield. They just throw it around the horn like they have been doing so many times this season. The platoon from Stetbacher and who's the other pitcher on this season for the O's?
James Kautzer.
I was going to say, I knew it was an Oakfield man. I just didn't know which one. Kautzer. So great platoon for them on the bump. I'm not sure who pitched in that Horicon game, but the other 2 games were a combination of Stetbacher and Kautzer, as that one's a ball down low to Maddox Bodden. So 1-1 the count now. That one swung on. It's going to be foul and out of play. So 1-2 now the count. Stetbacher will get back on the bump. Look to dial home. Possibly get the 3rd out of this inning. Retire the batters in order once again. Swung on and missed from Maddox Bodden. 3 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down. Go the Lions. We'll be back for the top half of the 3rd on JLS and Radio Plus after this.
11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation.
Welcome back here. We have a pitching change in the top of the third. Charlie Cole and Jackson Bloom will just flip-flop defensively. Through 2 innings of work, Jackson Bloom let in 4 earned runs, was up towards that 60 pitch mark. And now Charlie Cole will get a chance from the bump. Try to keep this thing where it's at, already down by 4 here at home. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Aaliyah doing a portable for us today. And ever since our knight in shining armor, Justin Schwartzmiller, as this one's ripped down the left field line just over the glove of Dawson Casper, and a leadoff single for Eli Czar.
First pitch swinging from Czar, who flew out his first time up. That time he rips one down the line, puts him at first base for the 6-hole man, Henry Drazkowski.
Dominic, you and I went to North Fondy. A lot of these kids from North Fond du Lac, I still know. Of course, we worked with Austin Supley. And as far as Oakfield goes, they are a team we traditionally cover here at JLS. So it's kind of fun to see them intertwined in this lineup today. First time we're covering them on the season, but we have them today, tomorrow, and Thursday as we head to North Fond du Lac tomorrow to see this same matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Lomira's tomorrow, and then I think we got...
So one ripped down to left center, a bloop shot coming from Drazkowski. Eli Czar is going to try to turn it into 3, and he will. A single back-to-back from Eli Czar, and Henry Drazkowski leaves him at the corners now with nobody gone. Not the way Charlie Cole wants to start his day on the bump.
No, it is not. I think I missed a pitch there. I think there was a hit to him. I don't think it was back-to-back pitches. I think I missed one.
I believe you did as well.
I think there was a pitch in between there.
Either way, it brings up Caleb Fisher, the 7-hole hitter for the North Fond du Lac Oakfield Co-op, and Cooper King calls time. Just giving Charlie Cole another moment to regroup. Back-to-back singles to start his day defensively. It's really not the way you want to come in.
Oh, excuse me. Tomorrow is Lourdes
at
the Orioles, and then we'll see the same matchup on Thursday.
That makes sense. So we got a non-conference game tomorrow at North Fondy, and then we're back at North Fondy on Thursday to see this one once again. It'll be interesting to see who they pitch tomorrow. I would assume we'll see James Kautzer on Thursday against the same Lions team. This one ripped down to third, off the glove of Casper. He picks it up. We'll have a play at first. Did he get him by a step? Yes, he did.
Nice pay.
They get the out at first, but it scores a run, a productive out coming from Caleb Fisher. Picks up an RBI, and Drazkowski moves up to second as well.
So first out of the inning.
It's a nice play over there by Dawson Casper. Just regrouped after the initial pump off his glove. Ended up getting the out at first. Would have never had a chance at home, I don't think, even if he made that play cleanly. Either way, 1 in, 1 gone. And 1 on now for the 8-hole hitter in Logan Putty. Fun fact for you, if you're into fun facts. Logan Putty is the only defensive player for the O's today through the first 2 innings as he hits this one right back to Charlie Cole through the middle, and it will get through for a base knock. Here comes Drazkowski around third, and he will score standing up, an RBI single for Logan Putty. The stat I was trying to say was, through the first 2 innings defensively for the O's, he's the only player besides Drew Stettbacher to record a putout. Stettbacher has 5 strikeouts of the 6 outs. And now Putty on the board with an RBI single. He has already scored today back in the second. And Charlie Cole has been welcomed into this game by the O's, but I guess not in the nice way.
Same way that Jackson Bloom was welcomed into this game. As that one just misses. I'm not quite sure where. Looked really good for me. Looked almost middle. Maybe I wasn't watching properly.
3 singles now in the inning. Still a runner on first and 1 gone. Breaking ball way upstairs. 1-0 to Caden Pollock. At the bottom of this lineup. 2-0. I thought so. The umpire said he put up a 1 as right after that ball, and it didn't make much sense to me. I thought I was onto something. The 2-0 pitch, runner takes off, throw down to second. Will get there on a bounds and not in time. A stolen base for Logan Putty as he moves into scoring position.
Strike comes home to Pollock. So it will be a 2-1 count with Putty on second.
The co-op of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield currently up 6-0 over this Lions team, only here in the top of the third. Charlie Cole will take a step off the rubber and regroup. Has let in 2 runs in his first 4 batters faced. This is his 5th in Pollock. That one caught the outside edge for strike 2, and just like that, the count evens up. 6-0 ball game here early, and even if Charlie Cole shuts the inning down the rest of the way, the Lions are really going to need some help offensively the rest of the game.
Yeah, big gap. They've already dug themselves quite a hole here against the O's.
2-2 breaking ball, and excuse me swing, and Pollock goes down for his 2nd time of the day. This time a swinging strikeout, and we are back to the top of the lineup in Austin Supley.
3 innings, 3 times we've seen Austin Supley now. He'll step in after going with a single his last time up, striking out his first time around.
A single on what was an 0-2 count. Jackson Bloom had him right where he wanted him, but couldn't get the right pitch. Supley just took it back up the middle. Breaking ball missed outside. King thought about a snap throw. Instead just gives it right back to Cole. A ball and no strikes here to Supley.
I'm going to have to break out my JLS t-shirt for tomorrow's game if the weather's the same. The hoodie I'm warming.
Yeah, it is. We will be in a booth tomorrow, which should be nice.
Oh, that's true.
As far as I know. That one at the top of the zone. We can say this about Austin because we worked with him. Not the tallest player out there, so the zone is a little...
Yeah, it's a shrunken zone.
Yeah, a little smaller.
Mr. Supley is what they would call vertically challenged.
Saw him at the pickleball courts a couple of weeks back.
We did.
2 balls and no strikes. That one outside. 3-0.
Nearly challenged him to a duel.
Nearly did.
But he was scared of what we were showing.
I don't think he would have wanted to play us.
No, he didn't want the smoke.
3 balls and no strikes to Mr. Austin Supley. A runner on second and 2 gone here in the top of the third. Pitch inside. Ooh, caught the zone. A couple of times now Supley hasn't been too pleased with the calls. Either way, he's still in a nice hitter's count.
So far, he's been worked on the calls from left to right of the plate.
Good shot over by Aaliyah. The 3-1 pitch off the end of the bat and foul out of play. From 3-0 to 3-2. Supley had a base knock on an 0-2 count before. He'll take a base hit ball 4 situation here. Trying to put your hand on my armrest?
It was there for a little while. And then you wanted to use it again, so then I had to go back and we got it figured out.
A runner on second and 2 gone. The payoff pitch to Austin Supley. Once again, fouled back. We will try it again. Staying alive. Thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. If you were here for the first couple of innings, had internet issues, but thanks to Mr. Musk and the Starlink, we are all steady here in Lomira.
Definitely approved so far of the Starlink.
First time using it for us.
Right when we clicked onto it, everything was excellent connection. Nothing was lagging.
Payoff pitch, got him. Swing and a miss. Strikeouts now 2 times on the day for Austin Supley. The O's leave 1 stranded, but score 2 more. It is 6-0 headed into the home half of the third here in Lomira.
Family owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com.
Wearing Lobbies make the difference.
Meadowcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Welcome back to Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Home half of the third. The Lions have some work to do. Down 6-0 here at home. I don't know what was going on over there, but all of a sudden
everybody agreed.
The chatter just picked up. Either way, Drew Stepbacher reclaims his bump. 6 up, 6 retired for the junior now. He's got to be a junior. Still a junior,
Still
huh?
a junior.
Yeah. I guess Jace is a senior, so that would make sense. Or was. First one from Stepbacher missed outside. This one right back up the middle. And a nice play from Austin Supley over at second to make the catch. Make it 7 straight retired batters now to start this game for Drew Stepbacher and company. Supley only the second fielder to record an out. Eight-hole hitter now for Nathan Leiter, the first baseman today for Lomira. His first at-bat. First pitch, some off-speed, missed outside. Actually kind of looked like it. Possibly some form of a fastball with some run.
Could have been.
On the outer half. I'm not a pitching expert. Leave that to the Stepbacher family as Leiter pushes this one the other way. And a one-out single for the first hit of the day for the Lions here in the third.
Finally able to get something going on. Attacking after a 1-0 pitch. Puts that one into right center field just past the second baseman in Supley. And we have one on, first base runner for the Lions. Brings up the lefty Blake Stager, his first time up in the 9-hole. And then we'll see the top of the order once again.
Shot of Stepbacher there on the bump from Aaliyah. His first base runner allowed today. See if he can get out of it. First pitch swinging is Stager. That one back to the fencing of the batting cage here in Lomira.
I think we just call that netting. It's not really a fence. It's more of a net.
Who's to say?
If
the 0-1 pitch outside.
If we polled everybody here,
I know.
I think they'd all say net.
That's what you think. Until you get a couple of them that say fence.
Okay.
1-1 to the lefty. Big swing and a miss. A fantastic pitch from Stepbacher. Pulled the string on Stager. Just like that, a 1-2 count with a runner on first. Thing about Stepbacher, too, he's a lefty, so as far as runners on first goes, he has an advantage if he'd like to pick him off, but the way he's been pitching, just focus on the batter. 1-2, runs way inside, gets by Czar for a moment, but he runs over, watching Leiter at first the entire way. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blake Stager, and then we flip back over for the second time through for the Lions. Stepbacher looking for a ground ball to get out of the jam. Off the end of the bat, fouled back once again, that time into the fencing. Was I good there?
You were great there.
Thanks, appreciate that. Count stays even. 2-2 apiece. Bloom on deck. Pitch to Stager. Got him looking. Outside edge, and he painted the corner for out number 2.
But he has done so many times here today with a strikeout looking. His third already. 6 strikeouts now for Stepbacher. His third one with the backwards K. Freezes batters.
Back to first over there was on Aaliyah's cam, then switched off, and Stepbacher just happened to throw over.
Right through the fencing.
She's having a hard time getting it in between one of those holes there.
What a shot.
Fantastic. And, okay, we're going to kick it back.
Okay.
Back to Stepbacher. Fresh count here to Jackson Bloom. The first pitch outside for ball 1. 7 straight retired batters to start the game for Stepbacher. Then a 1-out single for Leiter. He's still at first after the backwards K of Blake Stager. Wind picking up a little bit here in Lomira. Blown out to the left field wall.
There's another pickoff attempt. Lighter back in time. His white jersey has met the dirt.
Right back up the middle, a couple of bounces, and picked up by the shortstop. Carson Fisher takes it to the bag himself. And the Lions leave their first base runner of the day stranded at first. We head to the top of the fourth. The O's still up 6-0.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Right where you want to be if you're an O's fan. Up 6-0 here in the top of the fourth, and you've got the best part of the lineup up. 2-3-4 for Stetbacher, Carson Fisher, and James Kautzer. The lefty Stetbacher looking to help out his own cause, but he's got a nice cushion behind him regardless.
Yes, he does.
He's already 2 for 2 on the day with 3 RBIs. A single back in the first, which he scored on, and then that 3 RBI double last inning, or excuse me, 2 innings ago now.
So far, they've put up a run in every inning they've had. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. As that one's in the dirt. So 2-0 now to Stetbacher.
I'm sure they would love to continue that trend here in the fourth. Again, 6-0 after the first 3. They've really taken it to the Lions here in Lomira. Down the middle, pop back up to left field. Moving over is Logan Wendler. He settles and makes the catch for out number 1. Arguably retiring the best hitter of this O's roster.
He was 2 for 2 today. First time being put down with a fly ball to left center field. And we'll see Carson Fisher 0 for 1 today, but a walk his first time up. Flew out last time.
See what he can do with 1 gone here in the top of the fourth. Breaking ball, fell in there for strike 1. A nice pitch from Charlie Cole, who came in relief last inning. Let in 2 earned runs. Left a runner on second, though, was able to get out of there. See if he can find his stuff here in the fourth and continue this game for the Lions, already down by 6. Breaking ball in the dirt, no pick from King. Nothing hurt, nobody's on. James Kautzer comes off the on-deck circle and retrieves the foul ball. One and 1 count now to the righty in Carson Fisher. Bodden runs inside, nearly clipped him. Fisher breaks back in time, though.
Did you say Bodden?
I meant Cole, I'm sorry.
I was really confused.
I did say Bodden, though.
When did Maddox get on the
he's still at second.
In spirit, he was with that last pitch.
And that one does plunk him right on the shoulder. And a 1-out hit by pitch to Carson Fisher. He moves to first and the first base runner of this new inning.
That one very different than, by the way, this man, James Kautzer, got a hit by pitch in the first inning. Kautzer's was more over the plate. That one was nearly on the outside of the batter's box. Had to turn around from Fisher and got him in the shoulder blade on the outside part.
First pitch in the knees, this one by King, right back to the backstop. You saw it wiggle our camera. A hard turnaround second for Fisher. But that's where he'll stay on another wild pitch from this Lomira pitching staff. It is riddled across our score sheets right now. Moves the runner up into scoring position now for James Kautzer, who's ahead in the count 1-0. Something interesting is that this one's ripped back to the left side. Bloom picks it up at short throw across the diamond. Got Kautzer by a couple of steps, but he moves the runner up to 90 feet away. A productive at-bat, but a 6-3 putout nonetheless. As I was saying, something interesting is that Charlie Cole has pitched out of the stretch this entire inning, regardless if he's had runners on or not. Just the way he prefers, I guess, versus the windup.
He's not a wind-up guy.
And now we're here to Eli Czar. 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a run back in the third. A base knock would score another. Breaking ball on the inside edge, strike one.
Charlie Cole trying to get out. First inning that the O's would not score if Charlie Cole can retire Czar before Fisher makes his way to the plate. However, he is at third now, so 90 feet away. Could be a wild pitch scenario as that one's hit on. Center field coming in on it is Wagoner, and that one's going to drop. It's going to be another run for this O's team. They've scored every inning. This time, a bloop single for Eli Czar sends Carson Fisher home.
Just out here golfing. It's the wrong season for that. But a nice bloop shot.
It's the right season.
It is the right season, actually. You're right. It is a spring sport.
Shout out Jacob Haney, Slippers Haney.
You know, because I was actually thinking, I'm pretty sure, I'm 98% sure on this stat that Drew Stepbacher both plays baseball and golfs.
I'm 98% sure that you're correct. So we take those probabilities together.
And that's
We're
a lot.
pretty confident.
An average of 98%. Runner takes off, had a fantastic jump. Either way, it's right back to Cole. He'll just flip over to first for out number 3, but the O is able to put up another. It is 7-0 here in Lomira.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Bottom of the 4th inning, the Lions have a ton of work to do, down 7 here at home. Right spot of the lineup if you want some offense. Charlie Cole, Colton Wagner, and Cooper King for sure here in the home half of the 4th. Drew Stepbacher continues his dominance on the day as he pumps in ball 1 at the top of the zone. Started the game with 7 straight retired, only 1 base runner, a 1-out single last inning from Nathan Leiter. Strike at the knees evens things up.
It's really become a beautiful night for baseball.
Big swing and a miss. Had a lot of movement on that one again. Drew Stepbacher, a commit. I believe he's still committed to Central Michigan University, the Division I program out in Central Michigan.
Last I had heard.
Breaking ball, ripped to the right field. Moving over is nobody. Austin Supley let it drop behind him, and Caden Pollock couldn't run in time to grab it. Nobody out in a base knock here for Charlie Cole.
Yeah, we talked about Supley's disadvantage at second. That time came to play as he leaped up and couldn't grab.
We did talk about that, didn't we?
I hope he watches this back and hears us.
I hope so too.
Because next time we see him at the pickleball court,
we're gonna hear it.
He'll let us know.
Maybe he'll challenge. Bunt laid down, rolling foul. Looks like it got Wagner on the fingertips. That one's gonna hurt. Not nearly as cold as it was a couple of weeks ago when we were here, Dom, but it doesn't feel good on the fingertips regardless if it's 75 or 35.
No, if you get one on your hand, it's not gonna feel great.
Look at Wagner hopping back to the box there. Down 0-1 off of the bunt that rolled foul. Maybe next time we see him at the pickleball court, he'll challenge us to a duel.
Maybe. He's got to bring his best if he wants to take on this.
Best pickleball player in the world, Dominic Ackerman.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Pickoff attempt back to first. Ball dropped by Fisher. Charlie Cole would have been safe anyway. Leadoff knock for the pitcher now, and he's looking to help out his own cause. Down by 7 here in the fourth. Lions have their best chance yet. Inside pitch fouled back, and a quick 0-2 now to Colton Wagner.
45 pitches from Stepbacher so far through 3 innings of work. He's in his 4th inning, but has yet to record an out. Ooh.
That pitch was not one, excuse me, you take very often on an 0-2 count.
No, that was a really nice pitch. I'm surprised he didn't ring him up.
As am I. Either way, we'll see a 1-2. Runner takes off, pitch inside, strike him out, throw him out, opportunity. But the throw in there not in time. A nice one from Eli Czar, but better speed from Charlie Cole. He moves up 90 feet, but Colton Wagner goes down on strikes once again.
So what I'm seeing so far from his home plate is he likes the inside to lefties and the outside to righties. He just favors that right side a bit more.
You will see the righty now, Cooper King, step in. Again, Stepbacher, but a duck on the pond. And that runner being in scoring position. This one by Czar. Cole's going to try to go for third. Throw trails all the way into left field. Not cut off by the shortstop. But Charlie Cole elects to stay at third. That could have been dangerous for the O's. Instead, they keep the shutout alive. But 90 feet closer to breaking that thing is Charlie Cole. It is a 1-0 count to Cooper King. Fastball right by him. 1-1. Charlie Cole with a leadoff single has moved all the way up to third. With only one gone here in the the bottom of the 4th. Fastball missed outside. I don't know if that's a 2-seam or a cutter or what you call that. Classify that from a lefty, but it's a fastball with some movement. Breaking ball, got him swinging. Nearly swung out of his shoes.
That
count even at 2-2 once
that
again.
That is not part of my job description, or at least not in my repertoire. Is
knowing what pitches are
which. Knowing what kind of fastballs have different movements on different. That's not where I.
2-2, got him outside. Pitch broke at the last moment, but the umpire liked it. And now back-to-back looking Ks for Drew Stepbacher. A leadoff single, but the Lions could still get out of this inning without scoring a run.
What I just talked about from Colton Wagner is he likes those inside pitches to lefties, those outside pitches to righties, another strike in the exact same location. He's been consistent on that all afternoon.
Yeah, you see it again, Dom. You just mentioned it, and he goes back-to-back, same spot. Stepbacher gets the call on both of them. That one just a little low for it. Count even at 1-1. Lane Pastorius at the dish. 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking back in the second. Pitch fired home, outside edge once again. Consistency is key if he's going to call it. You have to adjust as a hitter. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 gone, and a runner at third here for the Lions. Stepbacher will fire home. Ooh, fastball just yanked it.
It was a little bit lower than where Czar was expecting it. That probably was going to be the rung up strike 3.
The payoff pitch. Off the end of the bat, picked up at second by Supley. He will just toss across to first, and we still continue the shutout. 7-0 after 4 innings of work from Drew Stettbacher and company.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling.
Here in the top of the 5th, the O's need 3 runs and then a shutout bottom to walk this thing off in 5 here in Lomira, Wisconsin. Stepping up for them, the bottom of the order, it is Caleb Fisher leading off the inning for the 2nd time today, which is weird from the 7th spot, but hey, here you are. First pitch swinging and fouled back.
Caleb 1 for 2 today.
Just about to say, go for it.
Single his first time up. I believe that was in the top of the 2nd inning. And then he grounded out last time. So he's 1 for 2. See if we can do on Charlie Cole.
Also has a run scored. Breaking ball and a big swing and a miss from Fisher. It looked like he didn't even want to swing at first, but knew he had to protect some part of the plate. A very lazy late swing.
Swung all the way through it.
Well, at that point, you might as well, right? Got that one in the dirt, a drop third, and we will see a throw down to first. Strike delivered by King on the outside half. And out number 1 recorded. Another K picked up by Charlie Cole.
So Putty will step back in, 1 for 1. He walked and then a single his last time up.
First pitch coming home to Logan Putty. Inside, strike 1. That's the thing, you talk about it on righties, Dominic. He likes the outside half. We've seen that, but he doesn't mind calling it inside as well.
He likes the left to right part of the plate, or part of the batter's box.
And if you're a hitter there, that's tough. Inside, outside like that?
Yep.
Can't fault Charlie Cole for it. Just putting those fastballs right on the edges. Quick 0-2 to Putty. Down the middle. Chop back up the middle. Going to be a tough play, and it will get through for a base knock. Another hit today by the O's that has come on an 0-2 count. And the Orioles with a 1-out single to put him on first.
Another time where Logan Putty has reached. He's reached base successfully in all 3 of his appearances. At the plate, a walk, and then 2 singles his last time up.
Head coach Brad Behringer coming out to talk to the home plate umpire.
Oh, we'll see a pinch hitter here.
Indeed we will.
Preston Moon stepping in from the right batter's box. Will step in for Caden Pollock.
Pollock was 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up to the catcher in the 2nd. That's when he tried to lay down that bunt. Cooper King made the play regardless. And then he struck out in the 3rd. Preston Moon will get his first hacks of the afternoon. The O's up 7-0 here in the top of the 5th. A runner on first and 1 gone. Some words of encouragement by head coach Behringer over there doing his duties at the first plate, or at the first. Whoa! Are they okay in there? Fouled right off into the O's dugout.
Holy.
Right
cannoli.
at the our head level, just hanging over the wall. And now we will stop play for a moment and see if everything's okay.
If there was one person not paying attention, that could have been a real dangerous situation.
That was head level right over the fencing there into the dugout. Just beamed off of the bat of Preston Moon.
Looks like everybody's okay in there. Hopefully.
Brad is coming back out like everybody's okay, but
wow,
possibly a couple of players shaking up. Stepbacher's just holding the iPad hanging over the railing laughing. That's about on par.
I hope I think that means that's a good sign that no one.
I would assume so.
Wow, that thing was fired.
Either way, we're back to an 0-1 count here. Snap throw down to first, had him. Did they get the tag? No, not in time.
Just a little high.
A nice throw from Cooper King, but like Dominic said, tad lower, they possibly would have had a chance at the tag. Instead, Putty trickles back to first. And the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Putty not paying as close of attention as what Cooper King would have liked. That's why they snapped third it down as a swing through a strike there to Moon. It's 1-2 now to him. 1 out, 1 on.
1 out, 1 on indeed. Shot of Preston Moon in the right-handed batter's box. Charlie Cole will step off the bump. Look like
somebody in the hand.
Oof.
In the dugout.
That one's going to sting for a while. Thing came in hot off the bat. 1-2 pitch to Preston Moon. His first at-bat of the day, and a breaking ball froze him in the zone. Now a snap throw down to first, not in time. But a strikeout looking for Moon, and we flip things back over the top for Austin Supley, who struck out twice today himself.
I don't think Moon knew he struck out there.
No, for a while he didn't, I don't think. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts this inning from Charlie Cole. In between those 2 Ks, a base knock from Logan Putty. He still stands at first.
2 strikeouts on the day for Austin Supley. He's also got a single, so he's reached base once, 1 for 3. He's got a runner on first, 2 outs here. Could be the only inning that the O's have not scored if Charlie Cole can retire Supley.
Supley's had a tough time pulling the trigger on some of those breaking balls. They just have a late break inside the zone. He can't react in time. 0-1, runner takes off. Pitch in the dirt, throw down by King. It's upstairs once again. And Logan Putty now moves into scoring position with a stolen base.
Was a strike on Supley, so it is 0-2. So if Cole can just deliver one more strike to Supley, doesn't have to worry about that runner in scoring position in Logan Putty at second.
Putty has been on base all 3 times today. Scored back in the second, was stranded at second in the third. And now he's standing at 2 with 2 gone. And Austin Supley in a 1-2 count. Pitch inside. Got him looking. Strike 3 down to Austin Supley. He'll have a couple of words with the home plate umpire. Shakes his head on his way back to the dugout. It's still 7-0. Headed into the home half of the 5th.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Back here in the home half of the 5th, the Lions still down 7-0. And Drew Stepbacher will stay on the bump. 4 scoreless innings for the junior. He looks to continue his reign of terror on the pitching mound. Facing him this inning, Maddox Bodden, Dawson Casper, and Nathan Leiter. It would be Blake Stagger after them if they can extend it that far. 2 innings of 3 up, 3 down, and then the last 2 A base knock in each of them. Maddox Bodden will step in now. His second time today. Back in the second, he struck out swinging. That's the only at-bat he's had. First pitch fastball trailed outside for ball one. That one goes inside, strike one. As Maddox Bodden turns inside, thought it was going to trail just a little farther. Instead, it's a 1-1 count. That one missed way outside. Couldn't elicit a call on that one, right?
You'd think.
You'd hope.
You'd hope.
2-1. That one up and away. Good hitters count here to Maddox Bodden. Lions had a leadoff single last inning, but ended up stranding him at third after 3 consecutive outs. This one in the dirt and a 5-pitch walk allowed to Maddox Bodden. They've had a runner on first in the last 3 innings now, but have yet to score in today's contest. We'll see if the 5th they can do it in.
First time Stepbacher has really lost his control on a batter. His first walk of the day to Bodden. He has allowed 2 hits. That's the first one he's given the free pass to as Casper steps up now. 0 for 1, a line drive out his first time.
Pickoff attempt back, nearly got him, and they did. Yes, he did. A fantastic throw from Stepbacher, and Caleb Fisher lays down the tag at first. The Lions have a leadoff base runner no longer.
Right away, a beautiful move there. We talk about the advantage that Stepbacher has being a lefty with runners at first. Picked him off to perfection. And just like that, we're right where we have been all day for the Lions, it feels like. Nobody on, 1 out now to Casper.
Fouls this one off out of play. Casper 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to Supley in the third. It's only the second time through this Lomira Lions order.
Ooh.
Way inside. That's an easy take. A ball and a strike now to Dawson Casper. Had a runner on first, did the Lions, but a nice pickoff attempt by Stepbacher. This one up the middle. Supley picks it up on the backhand. Throw across to first. No pick at 1. Oh. It would have been a fantastic play from Austin Supley defensively, but Caleb Fisher couldn't keep it in his glove.
Great play by Supley just to backhand that play and keep it in the infield. And nearly got the out, just a little bit higher on the throw, and Fisher not able to get the pick. So an infield single for Casper, and Leiter coming up. One of the few Lions with a hit here today. Only 3 now on the day as Casper reaches. Foul ball back to him, 0-1 with 1 out.
Yeah, through 4 1/3 innings now for Drew Stepbacher. 3 hits allowed, a walk, and zero earned runs. See if Nathan Leiter can change that. A runner on first and 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. A 1-1 count. Look back to first, pitch inside. Runner takes off, and no throw coming from Czar. A stolen bag by Dawson Casper, and a runner in scoring position once again for the Lions now.
Yeah, there's no one covering for the O's. It looked like Czar wanted to make a throw down, but realized neither his shortstop or his second baseman were there to help out and make the tag. That one right back up the middle.
This one will get through into the outfield. Rounding third comes the runner. No, he will be held up.
Oh, my God. A beautiful throw from Henry Draskowski. If Casper would have decided to come home, he was gunned down by probably 15 feet.
And I think that's why head coach Sid Lehman over at third held Casper up, because what a throw from Draskowski. My goodness gracious.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe how good of a throw that was for high school ball.
Looks like we're going to get a runner over at first for Leiter. He will come out. Checking in for him is number 3. Dom, hoping you got a number for me.
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Pinch runner. Number 3 is not on my roster.
Oh,
he must be a JV call-up.
Oh, no. Okie doke. Well, runners on the corners now for Blake Stager in the 9-hole. Only 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. And the Lions have their best scoring opportunity of the evening.
If anybody knows in that comment section who number 3 for the Lions is, I would love to know. I don't have him on my roster.
The lefty and Stagger steps in. Would love to rip one down the line. First pitch strike in there. A base knock scores 1. Potentially 2, depending on the speed over at first.
From Mr. 3.
0-1 pitch yanked. A good stop from Czar. Down in the dirt, and the count evens at 1-1. Blake Stagger 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking back in the third. Only his second chance at the plate tonight. The 1-1 pitch from Stetbacher below the knees for strike 2. He's had good location with the fastball all night long, and that continues here in the 5th. Still on the corners. Swing and a miss, he got him. 0 for 2 on the day now is Blake Stagger, both striking out. And we are back to the top of the lineup for Lomira. 2 gone, but runners still on the corners. And Jackson Bloom could drive in the first run of the day.
It's not on their official team roster as well in the Flyway Conference.
You're digging deep for that. Runner takes off, no throw. That's the right call. The Lions looking for the double steal opportunity, but Eli Czar, savvy player behind the dish, knows better. Either way, 2 in scoring position now for the leadoff man in Jackson Bloom. Fastball pumped right by him. 0-2. And a quick 0-2 at that.
Let me see if he's unbound.
Here to find him.
I'm trying.
The 0-2 to get out of the jam. Stetbacher fires home off the end of the bat and foul. Couple more feet inside of the bag. And past Fisher over there at first, it would have scored 1, possibly 2. Instead, we stay at 0-2, and we'll try it again once here for Jackson Bloom.
Not on the bound roster either.
0-2, rip back up to the left side. It will get through for a base knock. Here comes the runner around third. He stumbles past the bag and will have to retreat, but either way, the first run of the day and an RBI single for Jackson Bloom. The Lions are on the board. Would have been 2 runs had Mr. 3 not stumbled over at third. He's still left in scoring position. Jackson Bloom, an RBI single, brings him right back to the corners now for Charlie Cole. Pickoff attempt. Bloom moves in, no problem. Nothing for me, Dom?
Nope, not unbound either. Could look up the JV roster, but then we got to guess if he's still 3.
Runner takes off. Zarf will throw this time. Now 3 comes home. Throw coming back to the dish. Not in time. Stetbacher has to come, and the Lions pick up another run. Only down by 5 now.
That throw back to home, I think, got in Stetbacher's jersey.
I think so, too.
Back. I don't think it actually hit him because he didn't react like it hit him.
I think the umpire's given him time regardless, just in case. I think the O's knew what was coming, setting up for the double steal. They wanted to throw back, but Stetbacher just couldn't get out of the way. And the second run of the inning comes in now. Runner on second, big swing and a miss from Charlie Cole. And a 1-1 count. Stetbacher looks at second. Runner takes off, fouled away, this time nearly into the dugout of the Lions over there.
That one had a little less speed, a little bit more time to react, thankfully.
Either way, Bloom has to retreat back to second. A ball and 2 strikes to Cole. Runner on second, that's right. 2 in and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, got him on the fastball. Either way, the Lions plate their first 2 runs of the day. It is 7-2 headed into the 6th. Stetbacher showing signs that he's still a human out there on the bump.
Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal oil and
The Lions able to cut the deficit down to 5 in the 5th inning. We are here in the top of the 6th. Orioles back up to, or excuse me, the O's. I feel like I've done that a couple of times tonight now.
You have.
The O's back up to bat. I'm not used to the co-op. Sue me, you know?
Okay.
7-2 here in the top of the 6th. It's Stepbacher, Fisher, and Kautzer at the dish for sure. Charlie Cole continues his day on the bump, looking to make sure it's only them 3. But it's going to be a tall task considering Drew Stepbacher, 2 for 3 on the day. 3 RBIs for him as well. Carson Fisher, 0 for 1 on the day, but has been on base twice. And James Kautzer, same situation. First pitch to Stepbacher, breaking ball missed outside. Cole comes set on the bump. Fires home and misses upstairs. Quick 2-0. That one outside. Probably a big green light here, or big red light here, rather, for Stepbacher, Dom.
I think so. Why risk it right now? Up by 5. See if Charlie Cole can dial in and throw a strike. Otherwise, take your free base.
Catches the outside edge, does Cole. And it was a red light from Stepbacher. Either way, still a nice hitter's count here at 3-1. Cole fires home off the end of the bat and foul. From 3-0 to 3-2 now. Something we see quite often, actually, considering once you get to that 3-0, usually it's a free strike. Just got to hit the zone. The payoff pitch to Stepbacher. Down the middle, fouled away. It's a pitch you want back if you're a hitter. Either way, he's staying alive. We will try it again. Breaking ball missed outside, and Drew Stepbacher draws a leadoff walk here for the O's. His 3rd time on base today.
Carson Fisher looking to do the same thing with a 3rd time on base. He walked his first time up, flew out his second, and then was hit by a pitch last time around.
Did come around and score on that hit by pitch as well. The last run of the game coming from the O's. Takes the ball in the dirt.
Charlie Cole now through 3 full innings of work, yet to retire anybody in the 6th. He's allowed 3 runs.
Runner takes off, throw down on the other side of the bag, and Drew Stepbacher swipes that one standing up. Don't see that too often.
What's the count? Is it 2-0?
Sure.
Or 1-1?
Not
Was
sure.
that last one a strike?
I believe I heard him say a strike.
Okay.
Breaking ball, that's in there for a strike regardless, and it is 1-2.
Good call.
Thank you. I try my best. A ball and 2 strikes to Carson Fisher, a runner in scoring position, and nobody gone here in the top of the 6th. That one yanked. Cooper King can't come down with it, and Stepbacher takes another free 90 feet. Just like that, one more wild pitch, and he's in to score. Seen quite a few of the balls in the dirt today coming from the tandem of Jackson Bloom and Charlie Cole.
A 2-2 count right now to Carson Fisher.
Breaking ball ripped down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. Picked up and left by Wendler. Stepbacher comes around and scores. Hustling for a double is Carson Fisher. His third time on base today is an RBI double, and the O's had another on. Back to a 6-run lead now. Nice piece of hitting right down the line. Wasn't sure if it was going to stay fair.
Probably stayed fair by only about a foot. Nice call by the home plate official. You could definitely see space between the white line and the green from here. Nice double for Carson Fisher. Gets his first hit of the day. Looking for the same now as James Kautzer.
Yeah, back-to-back hits to start this inning for the O's. The funny thing is, that double probably would have scored Stepbacher from first regardless, but he made it a lot easier swiping second and advancing to third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, he was able to jog into home instead of having to hustle. If he would have still been over at first.
This one ripped to the left side. Jackson Bloom picks it up. Throw to first. Down low, a nice pick. No! Pulled him off the bag, and he's going to be safe. I would assume that's a throwing error on Jackson Bloom, Dom. Are you going to give it to the first baseman? It's a tough pick over there. He could have had it.
He had the pick in his glove, and then it dropped out. That's where I always struggle.
That's fine. We'll give him an error. It'll go down as an E3. That's how Kautzer reaches. And the O's have runners on the corners with still nobody gone.
Not very nice to first baseman, I'm realizing.
Just you as a, as a history of giving errors out, or today?
Well, yeah, because I feel like that every time. If you have the pick in your glove, even if it was a hard pick, it was there.
That's fair.
So it's hard for me to.
You made the great play and then just couldn't finish the great play, so you get dinged for it.
It's probably going to be a throwing error if you don't make the play, but then you do make the play and it can't. You know what I mean?
That's a catch-22.
Exactly.
On the corners now for North Fond du Lac and Oakfield. Breaking ball, ripped back up the middle. Trying to turn two are the Lions. Throw to first, way over the head of Leiter.
That'll be a throwing error.
You think so? Another one for the O's comes around and scores. They make it 9-2 now.
If Eli Czar breaks for second, that would have been a throwing error, but nothing hurts, just the fielder's choice to get him over at second. Scores a run on that fielder's choice as well.
It's a productive at-bat, just putting it in play. Henry Drazkowski now with a runner on first, one gone. And this one, another one by Cooper King. Czar will move up to second. I can't highlight how many times today we've seen that exact play.
It's been enough.
A 9-2 ball game here in the top of the sixth. The O's just have had their way. Another one in scoring position, still one away. Breaking ball on the outside half. It's gotten called a strike every single time today, and Drazkowski watches it by. Had a heck of a throw from center a couple of innings ago defensively. Actually, I believe it was just last. This one inside, another golf swing lifted out to left center. Moving over is Wagner. He camps under it, trying to double him off at second, but the throw is offline. Eli Czar took a heck of a lead on a fly ball like that, but was able to trot back in time safely.
Yeah, I think he thought they were 2 outs already, because he was at third nearly looking around before he trotted his way back to second.
Either way, it brings up Caleb Fisher. His brother Carson already scored this inning. Runner on second, 2 away here in the top of the sixth. And a first pitch ball. It's a third or fourth train we've seen now.
Busy out here in the Myra.
Indeed it is.
A lot of train traffic.
A lot of train traffic.
1 for 3 on the day for Caleb Fisher. His first at bat, he got a single. That's a strike at the shins.
It's not a common expression.
Well, it was a nice breaking ball. Dropped really late.
Clearly.
Clipped the zone in time, according to the home plate umpire.
Outside.
That's a strike.
Known that was
That's a strike today.
Should have known. arguably a 3-0 count. Instead, it's actually a ball and 2 strikes to Caleb Fisher. Cole fires home. Breaking ball ripped to the right side. Maddox Bodden picks it up. Throw over to first. Got him by 1.5 miles. And the Lions get out of it, but the O's add 2 more. It's 9-2. Headed to the bottom of the 6th.
Is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Cole Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Cole Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Cole Oil and Propane.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Back here in the bottom of the 6th, the Lions down by 7 at home. It is do or die. 6 more outs to play with. Little silver lining there, the heart of the lineup for him. Colton Wagner, Cooper King, and Lane Pastorius due up this inning. We'll see if they can extend it past that.
Yeah, if this is one part of the Lions lineup that you want going right now, it's this 3-4-5. Wagner 0 for 2 today, both 2 strikeouts. Both of them have been caught looking. That one he swings on right away. It's going to be a soft liner right to Carson Fisher, and a very quick first out there for Drew Stepbacher, who's now in his 6th inning of work. 5 1/3 gone through.
Well, Dominic, we talked about it in between the breaks, how Stepbacher's got about 20 pitches to work with. And if he can finish this game, 1 pitch and 1 out. Could be another one. Off to Supley. He'll throw across, 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. To talk about efficiency.
He must have heard us.
Yeah.
He said, watch this.
Talked to head coach Brad Behringer during the break there for the O's.
The North Fond du Lac side of things, this is the first time that we cover a North Fondy team on a regular basis, so Coach Behringer was not prepared for a coach's interview, as he says, if the O's...
Is that back in the dugout again?
Oh, no.
Jeez Louise.
Thank goodness there is way less people in there right now, as the O's are in the field. But I think that was Brad that said that.
Yeah, that sounds...
Whatever that noise was.
Sounds like Brad.
So who else do we want to interview if this one stays the way it is? Plenty of time here for the Lions.
Of course.
We like to start thinking that way we're not grasping for straws at the last second. I think Stepbacher's definitely one.
Yeah, he's had a great day offensively and defensively today. As far as another player out there.
Let's see what I got for hits.
Yeah.
Eli Czar, 3 for 4.
Yeah,
scores a run.
Probably take him.
2 RBIs as well.
Yeah.
He'd probably be a good decision for today's
if things
ball game.
If things stay the way they are, we're going to take Czar and Stepbacher.
We'll take the battery mates.
The what?
Battery mates, catcher and pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was confused.
2-2 the count to Pastorius. 0 for 2 today, struck out looking his first time up, ground out last time.
Nearly got him at the knees, but a nice take. I was trying to argue this the other day on one of the softball broadcasts for Wisconsin softball.
Okay.
You and I always like to say a good set of eyes, because you have 2 eyes.
Yeah, great set of eyes.
They hate it.
Really?
Yeah, as that's a great set of eyes by Pastorius, who takes a free bag.
I'd say good eyes. Well, you look at it with both eyes.
Yeah, you don't close an eye.
Correct. And if you are, that's bad discipline. That's bad plate management.
Everybody says good eye, but nobody's out there at the bay at or in the batter's box. Sorry, firing up motorcycles back here, I think. Nobody's out there in the batter's box closing their left or right eye, you know? It's just not happening. So I feel like a good set of eyes or good eyes is just better. But they hated the concept.
Really?
Yeah. Hated it. So I wanted validation. First pitch up and away. Pastorius's pinch runner will move up to second. Number 19 entering the game for him.
He rounded second heavy, too.
Miles, possibly?
Oh, I forgot about the pinch runner. Let me get him. Who is it?
Number 19?
Not on the list.
Okay.
Myers got to update their roster.
We'll let him know.
I'll let Sid know. If you bring up some JV players, let us know.
Download him, Maddox Baden.
We love to see some other players get varsity time. We just like to shout them out on the broadcast as well, instead of saying Mr. 19 at second.
That's what we're going to say right now, though. This one off the end of the bat. Of Baden. Count goes to 2-1.
First strike of the at-bat, as Stepbacher now at 91.
I was going to say he's running out of pitches, Dom.
He is. I'm guessing we'll see, if he can even close out this one, I'm guessing we'll see somebody come in for relief to get the final 3 outs if the score stays the same.
Yanked that one, and it hits Baden right on the hip. That one is going to leave a mark. She took the words right out of my mouth.
You could hear that one.
Baden trots down to first. It's a free bag, but not the kind you want to take. That one hurt, and we will get a pitching change here. Looks like it's going to be possibly Henry Drozdkowski coming in to close things out. Either way, we will take a break, run a few ads, and get a pitching change here in Lomira.
Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's.
Welcome back. Now pitching for the Oreo Oaks. Oreo Oaks. Dominic and I are coming up with slang for this co-op. Is Henry Drozdkowski. First pitch in is a strike. He'll just flip-flop with Drew Stepbacher, who had a phenomenal day on the bump. But he'll take out to center for the final 4 outs of this game. Dawson Casper with a run around first and second. And 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. First time the Lions will see anybody but Stepbacher from the mound today.
Drozdkowski looking for the strike zone at the moment.
That one in the dirt by Czar. Both runners take off and will be safe. A hard round at third. But Mr. 19 retreats back. Sorry. So now second and third, 2 gone for Casper, who's ahead in the count 2-1. See if Drozdkowski can find the zone. Breaking ball inside. This one past Czar. Play at the plate is not in time, and the Lions come home and score another. Not finished just yet here, Dom.
No, they are not. Got new life with the pitching change. Some good base running by Mr. 19. Catches Czar slacking there on a passed ball to score. Makes it 9-3. Bottom of the 6th, still 2 on, 3-1 count. 2 outs, though. That one will be a strike, so now full.
Back-to-back innings where the Lions have played it a run, and they will have last wraps being the home team here in Lomira. We'll see a bottom of the 7th. Hey, we're still here in the bottom of the 6th, though. That one outside off the end of the bat. Picked up by Supley at second. He will throw to first and get the out in time. But the Lions played another. They are down by 6, headed into the 7th.
Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Back here in the top of the 7th for the Oakes at the plate. Was that good? Did I get it right that time?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I approve.
Charlie Cole looking to close out this game, at least on the bump for the Lions. Came in inning 3 and has pitched for Lomira ever since. Bottom of the lineup here for the O's, Logan Putty, Caden Pollock, and then we'll flip back over. 1-1 now to Putty. Logan Putty's had a heck of a day as well.
2 for 2, reach base all times. Maybe he's one that we look at.
Yeah.
If he can reach base here. Go 2 for 2 with, or possibly 3 for 3, or however he reaches bases here. 1,000 on base percentage. Maybe he'd be a good interview candidate for the first time we're seeing this Oaks team.
That one runs inside. It's a good hitter's count for him. We'll see if he can do some damage.
One of the few games this season where we get a post-game interview no matter who's the victor.
That's right.
As both of these teams JLS affiliates.
Have that same situation on Thursday. Lifted up and foul.
You know, I will have that same situation.
I think these two teams play each other again.
Oh, really? That was nearly dangerous.
Yes.
I thought he was running for the ball.
Nope.
It turns out he was just running.
He was just running for fun.
And nearly got domed.
Yep, indeed he did.
So full count here from Charlie Cole to Logan Putty. This will be the 74th pitch of the day for Cole. Coming in after the second. This one hit on again. Foul ball out of play.
Tell him heads up this time.
Lands.
Is that where the dog was before?
No. He was up where we can see.
Okay.
We can't see over there where the ball landed.
That's a good call. You're right. The payoff pitch once again from Charlie Cole. Lifted into the right field.
Foul.
Ooh. Coach Behringer, I think he liked it.
Well, yeah, that's what you do as a coach.
I think he was disappointed it was foul.
You fight for your guys.
I guess.
If you don't, we got a serious locker room issue.
That's true. Brad's a locker room guy, though. I will speak from experience on that one.
He's a player's coach.
He is a player's coach. 3-2 breaking ball in the dirt, and now for the 4th time today, Logan Putty has been on base. That's pretty good. Did he walk back in the second? I didn't have it marked down on what he did. I just know he scored. So 2 walks, a single, and a double, if that's correct. Hey-o. Either way, a leadoff runner on first now for the O's.
I got him as 2 singles.
2 singles? Okay.
And 2 walks.
My apologies.
Pickoff attempt, gets back in time. That's the one thing about Logan Putty is the one time he's been at first for a long period of time, he's nearly got picked off twice by Charlie Cole. Just a little bit of a late reaction there.
He'll take his room. Now he'll take off. Throw down to second. Going to be right on the money. Did they get him? No. Yes. Looked like he was going to go for safe at first, but Logan Putty is gunned down at second. And that's how we get the first out of the inning. Nice throw from Cooper King. Seen it multiple times today with the O's trying to take bags. It's the first time King's got one to go his way.
Nearly Bloom and Bodden got in the way of each other. Bloom able to get the tag. Didn't like that steal attempt.
Oh, clearly not. Caden Pollock takes a strike and evens the count. 1-1 now.
Okay.
Good pitch from Cole, I guess.
Wow. I can't even stay silent on that. That's a crazy strike.
Is that inside? A ball and 2 strikes to Caden Pollock here in the bottom of the top of the 7th.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a tough sequence.
Yep.
He goes down looking. Not much you can do. Pollock now 0 for 3 on the day. Unfortunate.
It seems to have gotten a little bit worse as this game continues. It hasn't been one-sided. It's been both batters for the Orioles and the Lions. I don't think I can call them the O's anymore.
The Orioles is just better, subjectively.
I think we should have been a part of that meeting.
Objectively, it's better. Austin Supley stepping back in. Here's a stat you don't want to hear. 1 for 4 on the day, but 3 strikeouts. He's also been one of those...
The golden sombrero.
Who's had a tough time fighting against the strike zone, shall we say.
Looking for a platinum sombrero here is Supley.
Does have a base knock and a run scored back in the second, though. So it's not like his scorecard is just full of blemishes today. Frame job from King was not there. Just a little up, I guess. Two outs in the top of the 7th. The Orioles have a 6-run lead. And now Supley takes one at the knees. This one lifted out to deep left, moving back is Wendler, and it gets down in front of him. Just misread the ball, possibly got some sunlight in his eyes. A 2-out base knock here for Austin Supley.
Yeah, we definitely both saw the same thing where he moved back on the ball. Sun probably got in Wendler's eyes as that one landed a good 10 feet in front of him. And we'll see Coach Lehman here as Charlie Cole's at 85. We'll see if this is the day for Cole or just a discussion on the final couple of outs. Or the final out, I should say. He's only 1 away.
Correct.
He's got 15 pitches to work with at this point. Doesn't matter if you throw 85 or 100.
They're going to keep him in. It's just going to be a talk out there. As far as the play out and left, in Logan Wendler's defense, as an outfielder, you're taught to take your first step. Your first step should be back.
Correct.
And then you move in on it. He moved back, but it was more than a step. It was a couple back.
And that sun's right in his eye level.
Correct.
Right now.
It is. It's at the perfect spot. Hasn't went down below the hill yet. So head coach Sid Lehman heads back to the dugout after talking to Cole. And we will step back in play now for Drew Stepbacher, who looks to continue his good, I should say, fantastic day offensively. 2 for 3 with 2 runs, 3 RBIs, and a walk. First pitch swinging is Stepbacher, and it goes foul. He's body language, it looks like he's frustrated. Which usually you don't see from a high school player who pitched, 6 1/3, 6 2/3. What was it? No, 5 and 2/3. Very good innings of baseball, and is also had a heck of a day at the plate.
2 for 3, a walk in there as well.
But you can ask Drew himself, as far as his standards go, he's always chasing more. Runner takes off. Cole's going to step off, throw back to second. And now Austin Supley is caught down in a pickle. Throw back, Supley steps. Just watching it. We continue the pickle. He's going to try to slide back in, but he'll be tagged for out number 3, and that will do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's last wraps here for Lomira.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Back in Lomira for the final 3 outs in the bottom of the 7th. It's Nathan Leiter, Blake Stagger, and back to the top for Jackson Bloom. The Lions need 6 to stay alive, 7 to walk it off. It's in my backpack. Do you have my backpack over there? It's in the side pouch.
No, it's not. It's over here. It's on the floor.
Well, that must have been Justin's doing when he came and set us up with the
oh my
the
goodness.
Starlink.
We're getting text up the wazoo now.
Can't you just bend down?
I meant for Saturday.
I'm sorry? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, texts up the wazoo, I understand. Just give me the mic. Thank you.
These people.
One and 2 to Nathan Leiter. Big swing and a miss. He got him. Down on Ks. Down on strikes, rather. For the first out here in the 7th. The Orioles 2 outs away from picking up another conference victory. They'll play the same Lions team here, or excuse me, in North Fond du Lac on Thursday. Blake Stagger now. The lefty steps in. Tries to lay down a bunt, pops it up behind Czar, and it falls into foul territory. Think he tries it again?
Maybe. Only time will tell.
That's true.
Nope.
He will not. He'll swing at it. Ripped it down the right field line. Does it stay fair? The first base umpire says yes. Stagger hustling for 2. And he will slide in there for a 1-out double. Lions showing signs of life here in the 7th. They're going to need a lot more than that, though.
They are. But you got to get the rally started with at least somebody on. 9-3 the score. They still need 6. They would need 5 more people to get on base to have a shot.
Good look of Drazkowski there on the bump. Just really has to worry about the batter right now, playing with a 6-run cushion. Pitch fired home, ripped back up the middle. That's going to get down for a base knock. Here comes Stagger rounding third, and the smart play is to hold him up there. That's the right spot considering you need 6 runs. Why try to get out at home? Why try to push it at home, rather? Back-to-back hits now off of Drazkowski.
And Bloom goes to second on the throw.
Yes, he does. It's a smart play.
Heads up base running.
Second and third for Charlie Cole and the Lions. Not out of it yet. Still 2 outs to play with. And oh man.
Oh, that can't be called a strike.
That one.
Same location.
I had to wait just to make sure. Drazkowski tugged at it. Falls in there for ball number 1. Big swing and a miss from Cole. He's down to his final strike today. At least what would most likely be his final strike. I don't think there's a scenario where he could come back up. Down below the knees, a risky take with 2 strikes, especially today, but he evens the count at 2-2.
I think he could come up with that bases loaded.
With the bases
Everything
loaded.
goes perfect, yeah.
This one ripped up the middle, and a nice jumping catch made. And they double him off on second, and that will do it. Carson Fisher, the heads-up play to make the catch, and trot to second for the 3rd out of the inning. That's the game. The O's take it 9-3 over the Lions here at home. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we're having some interviews.
Nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new, up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at Allphase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal, oil, and propane.
Back here on the postgame for Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams, the O's of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield take down the Lions 9-3 in a conference victory tonight. Joining me now, Eli Czar, catching duties tonight. Went 2 for 4 from the plate as well, a couple of RBIs and a run for you tonight. Talk to me about your approach offensively at the plate.
I just go up there looking to hit the ball, just swing at strikes, leave the balls, and I just go up there looking to hit always.
Defensively, how pleased were you with your defense and pitching tonight? Obviously, Drew Stepbacher took out some crucial innings on the bump today, and then coming in did Henry Drazkowski and also finished the game out strong.
Yeah, he's great. Defense looked better than it has, so I was really happy with that. Defense was a lot better. And Henry came in, did his job. He pitched well.
Talk to me about these early season conference wins. The Lions a good team. You see them again on Thursday. What did you take away from today's game, and what are you looking forward to from 2 days from now?
Well, it's big to get the first one. Last year we definitely did not start with winning our first 3 conference games, but I mean it's been a lot of shock this year that we've been pretty solid so far, and we're just looking to hit the ball the way we did today again. So
awesome, Eli. Congratulations. Good luck. Of course, Drew, you can come on and join me now. Drew Stepbacher pitched 5 2/3 today for the O's. Also had a great day offensively. You went 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, a couple of for you. Talk to me about your approach offensively at the dish.
Just starting off with first pitch, go with it. I haven't been walking at all, taking pitches. It's kind of been it, just swinging.
Of course, on the bump today, another fantastic outing. For you, it seemed like you were a little, upset with your performance, obviously allowing 3 earned runs, but it was enough to get the win in today's performance, and it was enough to put you guys over the finish line. Talk to me about the standards that you set for yourself, about, kind of how high you hold yourself out there.
Yeah, I hate giving up hits, hate giving up walks, and just as I did, I hit a guy too. And I ain't that type of pitcher. I never missed to the left as much as I did tonight.
Same question as I asked Eli there, but it's big picking up these early season conference wins. Talk to me about how good it feels to take one over Lomira, and then what you're looking forward to on Thursday.
Yeah, it felt really good. As of last year, we were on the bottom of the conference the whole time, and this year we're at the top, and we're looking good all year.
Awesome, Drew. Congratulations. Good luck. Of course. Head coach Brad Behringer of the O's now coming over to talk to me. In your 11th season now, is that right?
That's right. Cool. Year 11.
Year 11. Obviously, I was coached by Brad when I was there. We had a fantastic time, didn't we? Yeah, exactly. Coach, talk to me about the win tonight. Obviously, a big one for your squad. You guys have started very hot in the conference against a good Lomira team tonight.
So last year we came out here and they beat us, I believe, 21-0. And, this is a whole team effort. Drew came out, threw strikes, and the bats came alive tonight, and that's all we can ask for. Defense was good. Really playing good ball right now.
Talk to me about what you're looking forward to seeing this same team again on Thursday, what you're game planning for then, but you also have a game tomorrow night at home. So how do you kind of plan for 3 games in 3 days down the stretch here?
So tomorrow at home against Lords, we are going to throw some non-conference pitchers, some younger guys. And Thursday we're going to come out with James Kautzer, and he really shoved against Mayville. Hit them in 6. And then Drew came in and closed that one out. Obviously, Drew came out here, so James is going to start that game, and we're going to see how that goes.
Talk to me about how you guys have flipped things around here. Obviously, your first year co-oping, and it's kind of a big adjustment, especially for the guys coming from Oakfield, having to drive to North Fondy every day for practice, having home games there now. Talk to me about how that mindset in the dugout has kind of been in the locker room and trying to get things right in there.
Sure. It's a great group of kids. They're literally one big ball of laughs. And we like to have a good time here. We like to take it serious when we have to, but otherwise we're trying to have a good time on the field, and bringing in the Oakfield guys, it really was a good group to add.
Awesome, Coach. Good luck and congratulations, of course. Head Coach Brad Barron, the O's here. We'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, more post-game content from Lomira.
Committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of
Back on the post-game show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams, 9-3 victory for the co-op of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield over the Lions in another conference victory. Dominic, run me through some of the stats you had for that 9-3 final tonight.
Start first with the home team here, the Lomira Lions. 2 for 3 on the night from Nathan Leiter, 1 for 3 for Dawson Casper, a hit in 4 appearances for Charlie Cole, and 2 for 4 for Jackson Bloom. Also, 2 walks drawn, 1 by Pastorius and 1 by Maddox Bodden. Pitching today for the Lions, it was Jackson Bloom to start it off. He got 2 innings of work, let in 4 earned runs, and then it was Charlie Cole who came in, finished it off with the last 5 innings, allowed 5 in this 9-4 loss against the Orioles. For hitting for the O's was 2 for 5 today from Austin Supley, 2 for 3 for Drew Stepbacher. If I can find this here, 1 for 2 for Carson Fisher, but also had those walk and a hit by pitch for Fisher as well. Other hits, 3 for 4 for Eli Czar, 1 for 4 from Drazkowski, a hit from Fisher, 2 from Logan Putty. Pitching for them, Drew Stepbacher, 5 2/3 in a 2-run game, and Henry Drazkowski comes in, does allow a run, but it was an inherited run from Stepbacher, but otherwise 1 1/3, a good job to finish it out from Drazkowski.
All right, let's take a look at that upcoming schedule here on JLS and Radio Plus. Tomorrow, right back at it with the Orioles Co-op. They take on Lourdes at home. Looks like a 4:45 start, so expect pregame around 4:15. Moving on to Thursday, Camel Sport at Laconia baseball. We also have Oakfield at Dodgeland softball, and Lomira at this North Fond du Lac and Oakfield Co-op baseball. All of those games listed there. Expect pregame about a half an hour before the posted start time. Moving on to Friday, softball, Wayland moves on to Oakfield to take them on, and baseball, it is Random Lake here at Lomira. We'll be covering all those games and so many more here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. That being said, as we like to do to end things out, end in a prayer, so if you would, please join us. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for another amazing day, getting to cover these athletes that you put out on the field day in and day out. Another fantastic performance from both sides, and we are so happy we got to be a part of it. We also want to thank you for no major injuries. A couple of foul balls heading into that dugout of the North Fond Oakfield Co-op, but they managed to be okay. And no major injuries out there. One more ask is that everybody gets home safely and gets to their next site of competition safely as well. In your son's name we pray, amen. Thanks so much for joining us here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Can't wait to see you at a ball game near us.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Libkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,